What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Nick here, and today I'll be doing another edition of This Week in WWE. So this week in WWE, it has been one hell of a ride this week in WWE, and it all started this past Monday night on Raw. To kick off the show, Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman, again, they kicked off the show, talking about what Samoa Joe did to Paul Heyman last week. Samoa Joe applying the coquina clutch on Paul Heyman, thus making Brock Lesnar pissed off, and Paul Heyman was just talking about what Brock Lesnar was going to do to Samoa Joe at Great Balls of Fire, and Samoa Joe came into the ring, and the brawl just started. They were like, why wait till Great Balls of Fire when they can have the match on Raw? And so they were just going at it, and then Kurt Angle had brought in security to stop the fight, but unfortunately the fight just kept going, and so he had the entire Raw locker room come out and separate them, and it was really chaotic. And then there was a women's and then Alexa Bliss came out and started talking about what she did to Bayley at Extreme Rules, and what happened last week on Raw. Of course, what happened last week was Alexa Bliss was forced to defend her Raw Women's title against Nia Jax, and it was a golden opportunity for Nia Jax. Really, it was. It was the opportunity of a lifetime, and it was tainted because Alexa Bliss had attacked both Dana Brooke and Mickie James when they were at ringside. And both Brooke and James just attacked Bliss. So, yeah. And then Emma came out, Sasha Banks came out, and then of course Nia Jax came out. And there was a brawl, and then a brawl started, which led to a impromptu 6-woman tag team match as the Raw Women's Champion teamed up with Emma and Nia Jax to take on Dana Brooke, Mickie James, and Sasha Banks. And Emma tried to make the tag to Alexa Bliss, but Alexa Bliss left the match, and because apparently she wanted no part of it. So yeah, and then of course Sasha Banks applied the bank statement on Emma, forcing Emma to tap out. And then there was a match between Dean Ambrose and Elias Samson, and Elias Samson won the match because of The Miz, and then The Miz got himself involved in a tag team match as he teamed up with the Dancing Bear from a couple of weeks ago, as he took on Heath Slater and Rhino, the former SmackDown Tag Team Champs. During that match, as the Bear tags the Miz into the match, the Miz attacked the Bear. Thus, he was out of commission for a period of time. And then the Bear came back into the match, and it ended up being Dean Ambrose. Because what happened was Dean Ambrose, apparently the Bear was still in the match, but again it ended up being Dean Ambrose, and he hit Dirty Deeds on Heath Slater, and when the Miz turned around, Dean Ambrose hit Dirty Deeds on the Miz. Thus, Heath Slater took the opportunity and pinned the current Intercontinental Champion. And then of course the main event was a 2 out of 3 falls match for the Raw tag titles, as Sheamus and Cesaro defended the titles against the Hardys, and Sheamus and Cesaro scored the first fall. The Hardys scored the second fall, and then the third and deciding fall ended up being a double countout. So still the Raw Tag Team Champions are Sheamus and Cesaro. And then of course over on SmackDown Live, there was a excuse me. There was a 8-man tag team match as the New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods teamed up with Breezango to take on the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos and the Colognes. And the match ended when the New Day hit the midnight hour on one of the Colognes and gained the pinfall victory. And then of course there was a SmackDown Women's Division match between the SmackDown Women's Champion Naomi and Tamina, and Naomi hit the split-legged moonsault on Tamina, gaining the pinfall victory, only for Lana to attack her from behind and hit her with some move that we had never seen before, that we did not see, we have never seen ever. And then there was a backstage segment with Mojo Rawley saying that he doesn't know what's next for him, and then along comes Zack Ryder. He wants one more run with the Hype Bros, so that should be quite interesting. And that allowed and that ended up, and then there was a segment between where Jinder Mahal was talking about how Randy Orton's a coward and whatnot, and then Randy Orton's entrance music hit, and the Singh brothers were literally left the ring to make sure that Randy Orton did not get in the ring. But that backfired because Randy Orton came from behind and hit an RKO out of nowhere. And so that was pretty cool. And then there was another women's match between Charlotte and Natalya. Charlotte Charlotte won that match. And then there was a 6-man tag team match involving all six participants in the Money in the Bank ladder match, as Sami Zayn teamed up with AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura to take on the United States Champion Kevin Owens, Baron Corbin, and Dolph Ziggler. And the match ended with Sami Zayn hitting Baron Corbin with the haluva kick, which allowed him to gain the pinfall victory. And yeah, and then of course on 205 Live, again with 205 Live and NXT, I don't really watch them, but based on what I know, Austin Aries, after what happened to Austin Aries at Extreme Rules, he's completely injured, so he's gonna be out for a while. And then over on NXT, apparently Asuka and Nikki Cross, apparently there was a download festival going on, and both Nikki Cross and Asuka were attacking each other on the stage of the download festival, and they went through tables. So that's what I know. And then of course John Cena, if you guys couldn't tell, will be back on. Will return to SmackDown Live on the 4th of July as a free agent. Now, for those of you who are unaware of what a free agent is, that means that he or she can go to Raw, SmackDown Live, 205 Live, or NXT any day, anytime he wants. Like, he can actually go to those brands and, well, not 205 Live, but it just depends, you know. But still, he can go to any brand he wants, Raw, SmackDown Live, or NXT, as a free agent, meaning he can actually go to those brands and either compete or shoot a promo. So that's basically what it is. Rumor has it that he might go to Raw. I'm not really sure, but we'll see what happens. Alright, well, that is it for this week in WWE. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to post in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and remember to subscribe and bell me for more WWE and YuGiOh opening videos. And on that, this is your boy Nick here, signing out.